whenever you have the integration, all your customizations become available in Jira. So you can now, within your Jira ticket, you can pull in your scope of change. So if you're going to be changing a role, a field, a form, a script, a workflow, a search, whatever it is, you are now able to pull those customizations into Jira and be able to define on the ticket your full scope of change. Now, this allows you to do something pretty neat. So within Jira, you will now be able to save a lot of time by running the impact analysis or viewing the ERD within Jira. So you won't have to go into NetSuite to get this information anymore. From within Jira, your business analysts or your managers or your approvers will be able to see how these changes could possibly impact the system. So you have two ways you can view this information. You can either use the impact analysis, which will show you what the impact is in its entirety. So it will show you all the different objects that you have on your ticket and what the impact of each of them will be. Or you can use the ERD, which you individually select the object you want to review, and you will see the impact for that specific object. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the impact analysis for these different objects that I have here to show you an example. Not only is it going to bring up the impact, so here it gives you a separation of the objects depending on the amount of objects you have and what the impact is. So if the system is not seeing where the objects have any dependencies, it will tell you that it's safe for you to go ahead and modify or whatever it is that you want to do with the object. So in this case, the list object and the user role, Strongpoint doesn't see where it has any dependencies, so it's telling you that it's safe to go ahead and modify them. The next section, it's going to tell you the ones that you cannot safely modify, and this is because they have dependencies. So if you can see this field, it has multiple dependencies, and it gives you this, what I call a bit of a warning here, where it tells you that you cannot safely modify it because it has dependent scripts and it was recently used. So you may want to be mindful of those things before you go ahead and try to make any changes to it, because any changes could potentially break any of these different scripts that are dependent on this object.